found a black colour.
So you say there it is.
Careful, Moo.
Don't distract her. Let her focus. Good girl, Mimi.
Broken beer bottle.
Yeah, you watch out for broken glass here. That's the only problem with these kind of environments.
What's the problem?
Broken glass, shuffle, you've got to shuffle. Well done, Moo. Well done, Moo.
How deep is that?
It's not deep. Good girl, Moo. Well done. So here we are, just expanding down through the Kedron Brook in the wonderful Brisbane city, Queensland, Australia. Giving the dogs a bit of stimulation. So they're hunting. For all intents and purposes, they're hunting now. Puppy's just getting a bit of stimulation. They're just getting a stimulation, but you see how as the floodwaters have come through here and they've totally knocked down, uprooted these trees. This is 13 months ago this occurred. So this is one of the best places that I can bring the dogs to have a hunting exercise for rats and foxes mainly. But it's just stimulation. It's a great stimulation. So it's very dense here. This is what these dogs are bred for, is for this kind of terrain. So when you be chasing after a fox, for instance, it disappears into this kind of terrain. It's got a den up there. It's a lot harder for humans to get to it, but the dogs are onto it straight away. And if there was a fox den up there, well, that's going back to 1700s kind of thing, then you know that's where it's worth trudging up to. But by the time humans got up there, then the show would probably be over already. So we don't engage the dogs in that kind of activity for killing, but for all intents and purposes, they are hunting right now. I don't think there's much risk of encountering native wildlife so much and disturbing them. There is always that risk, but it's minimal risk. A nice cool time of the day. It's been a very hot day here in Brisbane. So we just take the time to enjoy nature, connect to the earth, the living universe from which we were on board. And we all grow together. So I'm going to keep moving now. Come in there. So we do have to be careful of broken glass in this kind of environment, so always treading super careful, extremely light. Unfortunately, this kind of happens as well, and don't really have the resources to remove this. Not today anyway. So having a frolic, having a play, having an exploration. And this is what they're doing. So for all intents and purposes, once again, they're hunting. That's what they're doing, they're hunting. There's a good frog going through there. It's great to see. The frogs are making a comeback. Despite the huge cane-toad numbers, the frogs are making comebacks. So you see, this is a fantastic environment to engage the dogs. This is the first time I've done it in daylight hours. Normally do it after the hours of darkness, kind of in the middle of the night, so there's no one else around to disturb. We'll just give it a go. It's just so hot. We're in the area. And I'm so glad I did, because I really wanted the dogs to just be able to have a bit of a break and to be able to cool down, get a bit of stimulation. We just had to go and do a few things where they had to sit in the car with the air conditioner on. at one place for 10 minutes and go to another place and sit in the car with the air conditioner on. So finally got out to have a bit of a run, and now get them into the creek. But it allows the stimulation for the hunting dogs, for the earth dogs to have that hunting stimulation, which is ultra important. It's not just about letting them have a run and have the exercise and have a sniff, etc. It's about letting them engage in activity that is hunting activity. They're hunting dogs for under the ground. They go under the ground and they kill their quarry under the ground. That's what they do. Or they want to find something to eat, that prey, then they just kill that. No worries. But these dogs are specifically bred for hundreds and hundreds of years to be specific types of underground hunting dogs. I use them for therapy with people with post-traumatic stress and anxiety, depression, substance issues, and just basically people suffering symptoms of the modern life without support, without companionship, without their network. And here the puppies are getting their first swimming. Look at this. Oh, my little baby dog. So this is the first time that the puppies are swimming. They're naturals. So I'm feeling really good about this because we're getting this stimulation. They're getting cooled down. We're covering through a lot of terrain. Puppies are having their first swim. So they got a lot of confidence in the water by themselves naturally. Bufo's doing so well. Good boy. So he keeps coming back to check with me. And then come back again. So this is great, see. So if he gets to do this maybe 10 times, 20 times, then he's going to have all this confidence with water. So you can't ask for a better situation than that. I'm trying to throw him into water. He's very comfortable to go into the water himself. So again, this is a hunting activity. You wouldn't think so, but they're hunting dogs. They're ready to hunt. They're ready to go. So this is it. This is how we engage hunting dogs, or earth dogs, in the city, in hunting activity, and keep them sane. And that in turn means that these dogs have these monumental healing effects on human beings, keeping human beings sane. Even just watching this is therapeutic. So we keep it moving now. I'm not going to go any further because I don't really know what's underneath there. I'll edge down a little bit more. But got to be ultra aware of broken glass. But you could go on and on and on and on and on. Do this for another half an hour, filming. Look at him go. Oh, you're doing so well, my little man. You're such a fat little dude. He's doing so well.
He swims. Good one. Coming back. Here he comes.
You're doing so well, buddy. And there we go. We're going to get up out of there.
We can't really get out of here, can we? We've got to go all the way back to the next weekend.
Yeah, we've got to go back.
Huh?
We've got to go back, yeah.
Oh, he's chasing. Damn, we can't go around? What happens if we just keep going around?
Probably get bitten by a snake. Well done, Evil. And here comes Boxer. Well done. Good boy, well done.
We got new bodies.
Alright, so we might start heading back. We'll start heading back this other way. So we could easily be filming for another half an hour doing this. We've got plenty of long ones up on YouTube. Let's just see this one as they come back. Baby dog Avor having her first swim too. Doing so well, sweetheart. And here's Mama. This is a happy group of dogs now. I'm feeling very happy for having been able to bring them here. Beautiful hues. So we're going to head back now. Don't really have the light to be moving too far away. This is how you do it. So if you have a dachshund or a terrier of any kind, then this is how you keep them sane, because they're hunting dogs. They need incredible amount of stimulation in the hunting activity. If you don't give it to them, then they go mad. It has effects physiologically and mentally. And they're perfectly fitting in human worlds, but you need to do this for them. If you have retrievers, then this kind of activity is a very similar kind of effect for them. They don't need to be so much about looking and digging and chasing, being that retriever, the gun dog kind of nature. But this is the activity for them. This is how you can keep your dog sane. And we're losing the light, so I'll wrap it up here. Cheerio for now.